How are you, and welcome to the Freakin restaurant channel. Today we're going to be making alcapurrias de yuca. Okay, so obviously since we're going to make alcapurrias de yuca today, we need yuca. So here I have yuca. This is cassava in English. And what we're going to begin to do is grate them. I'm sorry, not grate them, but peel them. This is 5 pounds of cassava, better known as yuca in Spanish. Okay, so we're going to start to peel this. A lot of people do it with a knife, but you could actually peel them with a potato peeler. Or a peeler, you know, it's not called a potato peeler, but... Okay, so just like this, really nice and easy. You want to get all the brown parts off. So it's really simple. So this is, you want to basically peel the whole yuca. And so I'm going to keep on peeling here. I'm going to actually peel them all and then we'll be back. So now that we have peeled them all, as you can see, they're all nicely peeled. So you want to make sure you get all the skin off, okay? And I just want you to see, where is it? There was a bad part. So if you see anything like this, you obviously want to kind of cut that piece out because that's not good. So you just want to cut this whole little piece out. Take a knife and just chuck that out. Okay, so that's garbage, so I'll just throw it in the sink right now. And so what we're gonna do now is basically cut the ends. So we're gonna cut it right here, okay? So you could see, just be careful you don't hurt yourself, and cut off that, okay? And then we're gonna cut off this end just like that, and we're gonna do the same to all of them. So there you go, and let's... Perfect. There you go. So we're going to basically do that to all of them. Make sure once again you don't cut yourself. And here you go. And now we're going to take it and cut it into some pieces because we're going to put it into the machine. And so there you go. Cut it into small pieces because we're going to put that in a grating machine. So we could then season it. So I'm going to keep on chopping away here. Okay, so now we have cut up all the yuca, the cassava. So now it's time to rinse it off, okay? So we're going to run it under cold water, just like this. It's just a habit to like rinse everything, so there you go. Rinse that off. Just like that. And now this is our grater. This is actually a new one. This is a limited edition grater, which I'm going to tell you about after we're done, on how you could purchase it at a really great price, just exclusively for our viewers. Okay, so I'm going to let you know later on after we finish this on how you can purchase it. But right now we're going to start grating, okay? So there you go. I'm going to put it on, and we're just going to put the yuca right in here. We have our bowl underneath, and I'm sorry for the noise because it might be a little noisy, and we're just going to, and you see, it just grates it really nicely without you having to like old school grating and your knuckles all like stripped. So this is a much easier way, okay? So we're just going to keep on going. See how it grates? Really nice and easy. So if you're making pasteles or alcapurrias, you could make bread. You can make so many different things with this machine. It's such a lifesaver. So I'm going to basically keep on grating the yuca. Okay, so now we're back. As you can see, we finished grating up the yuca. So the machine does a really amazing job at grating everything, and it does it really fast. So I must have took like 2 minutes to do this, which is nothing. And look how great it came out. So it saved my hands, it saved my knuckles. And now what we're gonna do is, let me just rinse our hand. Now what we're gonna do is take a strainer, okay, and a spoon. So what we're gonna do is basically put the yuca, the cassava, in the strainer just like so, okay. And what you're gonna do is just squeeze, just like that. You want to get out some of that milk, just like that. So you don't want to squeeze it too much, because we don't want to dry it out all the way. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna take another bowl right here, and we're just gonna empty that out into the bowl, just like that. And we're gonna continue to do the same thing, okay? So you're gonna put it into the strainer, so easy. And then you're just gonna squeeze with a spoon, and you see what's coming out? So there you go. Just squeeze. There you go. And you want to get that juice out, because if not, it's gonna have like this bitterish taste, which you don't want, okay? So you want to just keep on squeezing there. And so basically I'm gonna squeeze out all of this. So now we are back and we're ready I put it in a larger bowl so it's easier to mix up. So now we're ready to season the yuca. So we are gonna take a tablespoon of onion powder. So we're gonna put a tablespoon of onion powder, just like that. We're gonna put a tablespoon of granulated garlic, just like that. And we're gonna put a tablespoon, not a heaping tablespoon, so I'm using this tablespoon, okay, of salt, just like that. And now we're gonna take the infamous Freakin sofrito. So if you don't have it, you better get it, because it's gonna make your food taste amazing. You could marinate with it, you could saute with it, your beans, so much you could do with it, and you're gonna really love it. So we're gonna put, I just want to stir it up. So that's why you want, oh, so fragrant, it smells so good. You smell like the garlic once you open it. That's how you know it's real sofrito. Okay, so now we're gonna take, let me see, this is 1 tablespoon, and I'm gonna take 2, yeah, let's do 2 tablespoons for now, and then we'll taste it. So if it needs more, we'll add more. And now what I'm gonna do is the achote oil, which I showed you guys already how to do. So I'm gonna put a link down below so you guys have the recipe. And now I'm gonna put about 1, looks like medicine, right? But no one's gonna give you medicine today. Okay, so let's try 3 tablespoons. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of mix this up, just like this. I think we're probably gonna need more, but you know what, I'm gonna get down and dirty, so I'm gonna just do this with my hand. Okay, it's a lot easier, and you just want to mix it all up, just like so. So really easy. And then once you're done, you could always taste the masa. You could taste it to see, I don't know, maybe it needs a little more salt, a little more sofrito, garlic, whatever you like, okay? You just want to give it a good mix up. It smells really good. So this is a really easy recipe. You could do this in 1, 2, 3, especially if you have the machine that we have. You could really whip this up in, like, no lie, like 15 minutes. Really, really easy. So I'm gonna keep on going. And you know what? I want it to be a little brighter, so I'm gonna put 1 more tablespoon of achote. Okay, so we're gonna use 1 more tablespoon. I'm just gonna rinse my hands real quick. And get this really fast. Let's do 1 more tablespoon. Just like that. And when you do the achote, try to like keep one of the bottles, maybe a pickle bottle. This was, I think, a masala oil bottle, and that way you could always put your achote away, okay? Oop, got my hands all red. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back in and stir that up, mix that up. Make sure that it's not dry enough where I could actually shape an alcapurria. So you could really shape an alcapurria so easily because it's still moist. You don't want to take out too much of the milk because then it won't be moist. So you see, that would be a shape of an alcapurria, but it doesn't have the meat, which I'm going to show you how to do. Okay, so now that we have the yuca and we have the ground meat, which also I will leave a link down below so you can make the ground meat because we have a video on that. And now we're going to take the stove and we're going to turn it on. Guys, I don't know why I'm so hot, but I'm like sweating. So bear with me. Okay, so now we're going to put this on a medium, okay? Because while I'm making, you see, I'll put it on nice medium flame so that starts to heat up. And now what we're going to do is we're going to shape. Actually, I'm going to put it up even more. Because put it up all the way, okay? So it gets hot really fast. Now I'm going to shape up the alcapurria, okay? So that's going to be really easy. I'm going to do it in my hand. And I'm going to take the masa. So I'm going to do, let's do like 2 tablespoons, okay? And then what I'm going to do is with the spoon, I'm going to make an indentation in the middle, just like so. It kind of looks like an egg, all right? Let's make sure that this is nice, okay? And now I'm going to take some of this ground meat, just like that, okay? You like a lot of meat, so let me put a little bit more, just like this. And now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of pick it up and press, just like that. Put it all together. You see, you want to just close it off. Just like that. And now let me just add a little bit more on the top. So just to kind of close off and hide that meat. I mean, there's so many different ways of making this, but what you want to do is just make sure that the meat is in there. And what you could do now is just kind of shape out like a ball, making sure if you see any meat, you want to put that meat in the middle, okay? And now what we're going to do is just like this. So you see, give it a really nice shape, just so easy, and just like that. So it's probably will take a little practice, but it's really so easy. And I don't think this oil is ready yet. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this in this little top right here, the cover of this. So I'm gonna put it right there, and I'm gonna do another one for you. So let's take 1 tablespoon. Okay, another tablespoon. There you go. Spread it out. You know, if you want it to be easier, don't put too much meat, because if you put a lot of meat, then it's going to be a little more complicated. But I'm going to put a little bit more. You want to get that in the center. You don't want the meat to be all splattered all over the place, okay? And then you're going to start kind of covering it with the other masa, pressing this down just like that. You see, just like that, like you're wrapping a little baby in the blanket, okay? And then there you go, just perfect, just like that. So you see those pieces of meat, just stick them in there and cover them, okay? Because you don't want meat showing. And now I hear the oil just made a noise, so I'm assuming it should be ready to go. But you see, you want to make sure everything is nicely covered. and then just like press it in just like that. You're gonna keep on, and then you're gonna give it like a shape, almost like kind of like a cigar-ish, and there you go. And now I think the oil is hot enough, so now I have a spoon. Okay, I think that spoon has a little water. I don't want to. Okay, so now we're gonna put this in the spoon and drop it to the oil, just like that. See, really nice and easy. I'm gonna put the second one. Let me just make sure the shape is good, and look how nicely that's frying. That's exactly how you want it, okay? It's really nice and beautiful. Okay, now let's do the same thing to this. I'm gonna put it on here, and there you go. Look how easy that is. And now while it's cooking, just like this, what you want to do is occasionally take this spoon and just go like this. What you want to do is throw the oil over it, just as I'm doing, just like that. You don't have to. You could just let one side fry and then the other one, but I like to do this so it doesn't break in the middle, because sometimes it can break in the middle. So I'm just doing this so this part cooks up as well a little bit before we flip it, just like that. Oh my god, I can't wait to eat. You don't know, because I love alcapurrias. If you know me, alcapurrias and pasteles are my favorite. So this is what you're going to continue to do. And if you look closely, so it's already, look at the nice color that so it's frying up really quickly because the oil is hot enough. Okay, so now it's basically time to cut off the oil, the fire, and remember that I had it at a medium flame. Okay, so you're to cook each side about a good 4 minutes, okay, or at least till you see that it's a nice golden color. Okay, so we're gonna take this out just like that. Put them into a napkin so it could absorb some of the oil. And I mean, look how amazing this looks. It looks delicious. I can't wait to bite into one. So this is it, and next we will taste. Okay, so now is the best time. I can't wait to taste this. I mean, if you look at this, it looks amazing and it smells so good. All right, so now is the time to taste, okay? Wow, that so good. Oh, so good. Look how nice and beautiful. That is a freaking yuca alcapurria. It is so delicious. So make sure that you subscribe onto our channel, okay? That's gonna allow us to continue to grow. Share the videos on your Facebook, on any type of social media. Okay, again, don't forget our Freakin Sofrito. Okay, www.thefreakinrestaurant.com. Order yours today. We also have pasteles, we have t-shirts, mugs, and once again, like I told you, I was going to explain to you everything about this machine. So basically, this machine is exclusive to you, our viewers, for $2.99. This machine is, it has like a rugged look, so it's a little different than the other machine that we had that was really shiny. So this one is $2.99, and it'll be up on our website. If you use a code, you save, I believe, $30 and free shipping. So that, once again, is on our website. It should be up in a day or two, okay? So I love you so much. Thanks for following us, and I'm gonna dope this.